Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mack Flash Trivia. My name is François. I'll be your host for the next little bit. This is Mack Flash Trivia Live. How's everybody doing?
See? That's that easy. It's that easy. Okay, I gotta go.
Sorry guys, I was doing a Facebook Live building up to this. Some of you might have seen both angles, and I hope you did. It was just for me having fun, so there you go. We're going to put that up there. You also get to see me partially naked in this one. So, I'll say, there it is. This thing's gonna have a mind of its own right now. That's what's going on. Welcome everybody, Monday night, it's trivia time, baby. Yeah, that's right, I fixed my chair. Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. I got all sorts of cool trivia coming at you right now. We got a bunch of people watching. It's gonna be a great time. Great Monday night. Lots of teams in the chat, which is what I love to see. Tonight, as always, keep track of your answers using your preferred method, whether that's a scrap piece of paper or the official form available in the video description below. Do not answer in the chat or the comments as well, because we are kind of having a competition and no one wants to have, no spoilers. Basically, that's what it is. People don't like spoilers, and that's what it comes to when you give the answer away in a thing. No one thinks you're smart. I'll tell you this much. You answer in the chat, no one's going to think you're smart. You can have the right answer 1,000 times and no one had it. No one's gonna think you're smart. Do not answer in the chat and comments is basically the rule there. No phone or web searches, of course, to keep it fair and fun. I will reveal the answers at the end of every round, of which there are 3. So you get to tally your points, tally your score, and share with us in the chat. That you can put in the chat, for sure. And then maybe people will think you're smart. We'll have to see how that goes. We got a lot of stuff going on right now. For example, the rules, which I should have totally shown you, but there they are. You're good listeners anyway, so that's that. We got round 1 coming up right now. Lots of fun to be had, and I think I've got some pretty solid categories for you in the speed rounds. Let's get to the questions. I'll get to some shout outs and say hello to our teams as we get started. Round 1, question number 1. What person caused outrage, although only in the USA, with the quote, "We are more popular than Jesus"? Who said that? Hello to the hackers on the deck, to the naughty hookers, to Dave and Annie, and the barbecue bandits are here as well. I love everybody playing on your deck. I was just saying on the pre-show that I'm pretty sure I'm going to be hosting from the porch very, very soon. I just got to figure out all the logistics and pick a day that has definitely good weather, which here in Windsor is impossible to predict. We got question number 2 coming at you for round number 1. Which electronics company has had its hand in the creation of the cassette tape, VHS tape, the CD, DVD, and the Blu-ray disc? Oh my gosh. Forgot the mic again. Well, I won't do it again. Famous American singer-songwriter was born John Henry Deutschendorf Jr. Sorry about that. I'll not forget to do that again, that's for sure. What famous American singer-songwriter was born John Henry Deutschendorf Jr.? Well, I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm reading your comments, you guys, and it was like there's a lot of very good points in there, very good points. But more importantly, let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you about our sponsor, Littlefoot Foods, and their delicious pierogies. You've heard me talk about them before. They're great supporters of the show, and they're back again. Open for curbside pickup Tuesdays through Saturday, 12 to 3 p.m. You can get pierogies, cabbage rolls, stuffed peppers, all that delicious stuff. They also have a limited hot food delivery through Uber Eats. Make sure you do check out their Facebook page or check out littlefootfoods.com, and it's available also in some of your local grocers, so make sure you do check that out. Let's move on to number 5, your first music question of the night. It is a mashup question. A mashup is when 2 or more songs are fused together to make a new one, usually using the music of one, the lyrics of the other. In this case, I want you to name the 2 songs that you hear in this mashup. We're looking for 2 song titles, and it starts like this.
She will never let your spirits down. Once you get her off the street, oh God. She likes the boys in the band. She says that I'm her all-time favorite. When I make my move to her room, it's the right time. She's never hard to please.
Once again, name the 2 songs that were used in this mashup, the 2 song titles. We got question number 6 coming up right now, and I'm just going willy-nilly on the buttons today. That's it. I'm just going to start showing up whenever I want. It's my show. I can do that if I want. This C word, meaning messiness, can also be used as a collective noun for spiders. And a final hello to, I got distracted earlier on, hello to the COVID con men, the Hot Mess Express, Calamari Wednesday, the Cheating Cheaters, and there's like 7 teams named Mike. I don't understand. Oh, wait, I think you were saying something to me. That's right. I'm suffering effects of the worm. I don't know if you guys were there on Friday, but I finally ate the worm at the bottom of the mezcal bottle I'd been drinking for weeks and weeks. It is finally gone. So is the worm. I woke up the next day and I was hoping to be like Spider-Man who got bit by a radioactive spider and gained powers. I thought maybe if I swallowed a mezcal worm, I would get powers like learn to speak Spanish or something, but alas, no sé. We got number 7. In what movie does Julia Roberts play a real-life activist who took on Pacific Gas and Electric Company after they poisoned the town's water supply? Somebody's poisoned the water hole! Round 1, question number 8. Which baseball team has won the World Series the greatest number of times? All right, I get it. You guys want t-shirts. Everyone's pushing me. You guys apparently want some t-shirts. People want t-shirts, apparently. This is the thing. There's this t-shirt, which is like the old style, but I like it. I think it's really cool. I felt like we needed a new model, so I'm working on a new model of t-shirts. But I tell you what, man, t-shirts are expensive to make, and I would not be able to sell them for cheap. And to the point where I'm like, I wouldn't pay that much for a t-shirt, but maybe you would. So let me know, how much would you pay for a t-shirt? Don't be like, oh yeah, for the support. Like, how much would you pay for a t-shirt realistically? Like a Mack Flash t-shirt, and then that'll give us an idea of whether we can get shirts made. Let me know, do you want Model A or Model B? Mystery. It's not a mystery, it's like the logo you can see on Mack Flash right now. Hey, let me know, why not? We're here, might as well take some polls. Question 9, in the 2006 film Grandma's Boy, what does the protagonist Alex do for a living? In the multi-Academy Award-winning 2006 film Grandma's Boy, what does the protagonist Alex do for a living? They did not win a bunch of awards. Mack Flash sale. All right, some good feedback. I love it. Some good feedback in the chat. Thank you so much. Hey, let's round this off with question number 10. But first, let me tell you about Ganley Family Pools. If you guys follow me on Facebook, you've seen the wonderful photos I've posted of my pool. It is now open, and I thought, maybe in a week when it warms up, the kids will be in. No, it took about 10 minutes. Once the pool was blue and clear, they opened it one day, I cleaned it, and then the next day, the kids were in it at 65. So, Ganley Family Pools, these guys have changed the liner in my pool. They open and close my pool. Definitely, if you can get a hold of them, make sure you do keep them in your Rolodex, if that is such a thing. We got round 1 of question 10. Although the beginning of inline skates dates back to the 1700s, the first U.S. patent was granted in what 20th century decade? The 50s, the 70s, or the 90s? You don't know. You don't know. Maybe I am playing the piano. Maybe I hooked up a keyboard. You've never heard this song before. And now I'm doing this. You can't see my hands. You don't know. This thing's so out of sync. You would never even... There you go. There it is. Hey, speaking of there it is, that is the end of the regular round for round number 1, which means we are heading over to your picture speed round next. After that, we're going to take a very short break. I'm going to give you the answers, and then we'll come back for round number 2 and 3. So don't go anywhere. If you just wandered in and you're like, what's up? We just played 10 questions. We're going to play a picture round now, and then we're going to keep going. We're here for quite a bit, so settle in. Let's take a look at your picture round for today. It's called Famous Aliens, and it's not the one. There's some regulars who might be freaking out right now, because at one point I did a round where it was aliens, and I said name the species of alien, like name the race of aliens that is. Apparently that was a little tough. I mean, that might have been a little tough, if you weren't a hardcore sci-fi geek. And even those guys were like, what are you doing? So for this one, famous aliens from television. I want you to name the television show for each of these aliens seen here. There are 15 of them for 15 seconds each. And I'm now going to stop saying the word aliens. I'm not on my phone. What are you guys talking about? And there you have it. That is the end of round one, the end of the speed round, the end of round one as we know it. Well, that's it. Hopefully you know your television shows featuring aliens from clearly a lot of different decades and periods, but that's what it's for. We want to have a little bit of something for everyone in this round, and that's how that goes. All right, everybody, we're going to take a look at your answers right now, so lock those in. Make sure you're ready to go, because I'm going to show you the correct answers, and we'll be back after that with a little break and round number two. But first, let's keep moving with the answers. Well, there you have it. It looks like it's 1 point all the way down, except for number 5. As per usual, the mashup question, 1 point for every detail we were asking for. This time, the name of the song or songs used in the mashup. Super Freak and Carry On, My Wayward Son. Otherwise, 1 point all the way down. This round is out of 11. And here come the answers to the aliens we were looking for, the television shows on that. For each alien, I mean, on the screen. As these answers are scrolling by, I wanted to, I'd be remiss, I forgot a little detail about Ganley Family Pools. Very popular, very busy, hence my comment before. And I forgot to give you how to get a hold of them. Of course, their phone number is on the ad right there, and you can check them out on Facebook. They'll also give you a free, no obligation quote on any work you need done. So make sure you do contact them. Very good at what they do, and very, very popular in the area. Thanks again for all of your support. Much appreciated. And there you are. Those are the answers to round number one, pictures and all. We're going to take a short 2-minute break right now for you to reconvene, get yourself a drink, go outside, go to the washroom, do whatever you need to do to freshen up. But make sure you do come back in exactly, let's call it 2 minutes. We're a little early tonight. Wow, I'm probably not as chatty as I was on Friday. Make sure you do come back because we got round 2 and round 3 coming up as well in just a little bit. 10 questions and another speed round, and then more of that after. We'll see you right soon. We are back just in time for round number 2. Thank you so much for being here, everybody, and thank you for your time, your consideration, and your support of our little endeavor here. We try as much as we can to get everything done the right way. Sometimes things slip up, and we do what we can, but we're all in this together, right? Isn't that the whole theme of the thing right there? We can always make things work and come back around and make everything okay. So there you go. That's what this whole trivia thing's about: getting together and making things okay. We got round 2 brought to you by the Hackers versus Willettes, 2 teams in the chat since the beginning. And thank you very much for your generous and gracious support as well. Love it when businesses support. Love when teams do it as well. That's really cool. So thank you very much. And let's get started. This is your round. Hopefully it treats you nice. We got round 2 question number uno coming at you right about now. Big Beef, Tiny Tim, and Red Alert are all types of which vegetable? Round 2 question number 2. In which film did Michael Gambon replace Richard Harris? Round 2 question number 3 comes right at you right about now. How many colored circles are there on a twister mat? Looking for a total number of colored circles on a twister mat. Question number 4 for round number 2 goes a little bit something like this. Who asked, "Are you gonna go my way" in 1993? Thank you very much to another one of our sponsors, Souk. Souk is a modern Middle Eastern restaurant specializing in fresh, authentic cuisine, including hummus, fattoush, shish kebab, wraps, and more. Don't forget, of course, to ask about their desserts, like their new Biscoff cheesecake. Located at 2651 Howard Avenue, open daily for takeout and free citywide delivery. You want to check them out on Facebook or visit soukyqg.ca to view their menu. Thank you very much to Souk for your support. Your next one is a backwards clip. What song is heard here backwards? That's all you got to tell me. I'm going to play a clip of a song for you. Listen up and tell me what song can you hear backwards. It's challenging today. Once again, what song did you just hear played backwards? Round 2, question number 6 comes up next and wants to know what L word means a hinged or detachable cover. We got question number 7. I'm coming up for round number 2 right now. Which Hindu god is depicted with the head of an elephant? Question number 8 coming up for round number 2. Sandra Bullock, Chris Christopherson, Bruce Willis. What job did they all famously have before making it big? We got question number 9 coming up in round number 2 as we approach the end of the regular round and your speed round coming right up. What are baby sharks called? And finally, your question number 10, your puzzle question of the round. But now, before I tell you about Sean Gardner, independent financial advisor at Rosati Sampson and Associate, thank you very much for your support. Offers a wide range of investment insurance products with multiple companies such as Manulife, RBC, BMO, Industrial Alliance, and more. Check him out on Facebook or use the information on the screen. And thank you very much, Sean, for your support this week and beyond. Let's take a look at your next one. It is your puzzle question of the night. If you like these, you're going to want to tune in for Seriously Trivia on Fridays at 8, where the game is half trivia, half puzzles, and you'll find a lot of ditloids like this one here. A ditloid is a puzzle where we've taken a fact or expression and reduced it to an abbreviation using letters and numbers. For example, here in the category of games, if I were to say 52, or category of measurements, sorry, I say 52 equals W in a Y, that would be weeks in a year. On the next screen, I'll give you a category and a ditloid. You get a point if you can solve it. It goes a little like this. Category of sports. And there you have it. That is the end of the regular round. For round number 2, we've got your speed round coming up right now. It is a music-themed speed round. At any point during the game, feel free to hit that like button. Maybe bring in some friends who aren't doing anything right now. Say, hey, mate, you got to join us, man. You got to come and play this game so I can beat you at it, or whatever it is, or you can help me out. So make sure you do like, share, and, of course, subscribe if you have not done so yet. I know it's kind of tricky, especially if you're on your TV. You're going to want to drop that cursor down, move to the side, and for you it's to this side, and then hit those little 3 dots, hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe. It's worth it. Fun fact, like 78% of people who watch this show are not subscribed. So imagine how many subscribers we could have, and that would help us make more trivia for you guys. All right, your next one's coming right up. It is your music round, and I call this one Some Opening Words. Name the song for each set of opening lyrics. I'm going to not play some songs at all. I'm going to give you the opening lyrics to songs, and all you got to tell me is what song it is. That's it. Song titles only the song titles at this point. And here's the opening words. You got 15 of them coming up for 25 seconds each, and it starts with these. I hear the drums echoing tonight, but she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. Number 2, can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. These are the opening words to what song? Number 3, is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Number 4, I am just a poor boy, though my story's seldom told. Number 5, you can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. What song opens with these lyrics? Number 6, just a small town girl living in a lonely world. Number 7, oh, the storm is threatening my very life today. Number 8, oh yeah, I'll tell you something I think you'll understand. Number 9, if I should stay, I would only be in your way. Number 10, I made it through the wilderness. Somehow I made it through. "11. In the time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey." What? Why do people just say what? That's so weird. What? Would you like me to repeat? Or you mean like, what's going on here? Number 12. I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. Number 13, coming out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine. Number 14, please, could you stop the noise? I'm trying to get some rest. Number 15, your last one. I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. And there you have it. That is the end of round 2, speed round and all. Thank you so much to everyone playing and everyone joining us during the game. Remember not to answer in the chat. Keep track of the answers at home. And at the end of the round, just like right now, I will reveal the correct answers. We got one more round left, so don't go anywhere, because after this, 10 questions and another 15 question speed round. Now, this speed round, very divisive, I can tell. We had some modern music, some older music, some classic songs, some lyrics that are highly recognizable, but maybe you couldn't put 2 and 2 together. I think this will be a great challenge. Let's take a look at the answers right now. And it's 1 point all the way down for this category, or for this round, where there are no 2-pointers at all. Going all the way down, even number 10, you'd have to get the entire sentence to get the point. Well aware, yes, a tomato is definitely a fruit, so is a cucumber, so are most vegetables, but you know what they say, being smart is knowing a tomato's a fruit, being wise is not putting a tomato in your peanut butter sandwich or something like that. And here they are, your songs for the opening words. You're going to be kicking yourself a lot, maybe not for banana pancakes, but for the rest of them, I get the feeling those were all classic opening lyrics that, cue the rest of the song in your brain. You know, Helvira, that's a very good point. You bring up the song. Everybody loves that song. They did a study at one point using brainwaves, and they discovered that song is, in fact, the best song in the world as per people's reaction when you play it for them in their brainwaves. Africa by Toto is apparently the greatest song in the world, according to brainwave stimulation. So, fun fact for you. There are the numbers 6 through 10 of the songs. Oof, there were some tough ones in there. But, if you wrote, we were just looking for the song title, so it doesn't matter if you wrote, Whitney Houston there. Banana Pancakes is a great song by Jack Johnson. It's really cool. I mean, it sounds like all of his other songs, but you could say the same about Metallica, I guess. And finally, your last ones. I call this the modern section. Well, maybe except for 12. But yeah, there it is. Loser, Man in the Mirror, Mr. Brightside, Paranoid Android, and Viva la Vida. Well, there you have it, everybody. That is your final one. So let your scores flow through the chats. Let me know what you've got in there. Show me your scores, and we'll take a short break. We'll come back after this with round number 3, 10 more questions, and the final speed round as well. Plus, of course, round 3, question number 3, wherein we do the shot of the night. That's right. Whether it's whiskey, wheatgrass, or water, you're welcome to join us in the shot of the night. It's just a question of getting everyone together in one communal act. Sort of like a cult. Yeah, we're all going to drink the Kool-Aid. Round 3, question number 3. Make sure you do come back, get yourself something ready, and we'll see you guys very, very soon. As I always like to say, don't worry about your scores too much. Take a look at everybody else's, and don't worry, you'll see how there is a curve happening right now. It was a tough round, and recalling lyrics, I think I just basically one-upped the naming albums phobia that you guys have. Now it'll be, recognizing songs based on lyrics. You wish I would have asked for an album at this point. Well, I know that some people need a bit of a break during the break, I've been told, but I can't just sit here quietly, and I've got some of you in the chat chatting around, so I'm going to chat with you guys for a couple of minutes, and I'm in the meantime going to get my shot ready for round 3, question number 3. No worm, definitely. Thank you for asking, Robert. I ate the worm. I ate that on Friday. It's gone. I might keep the bottle as a trophy, but then I also remember I'm not in university anymore, so I should probably just recycle that or return it. But luckily, the wonderful people who sponsored the Warm Night have also given me a beautiful gift to start drinking now. So I'm going to be tasting this delicious bottle of Olmeca Altos. It is white tequila from Mexico, of course. Being tequila, we've all learned that. Made of blue agave, obviously. And that'll be the one. It's still sealed, as you can tell, so I'm going to be cracking that open today. There it is. And thank you, Mario and Michelle, for that wonderful gift. Let's give that a whiff. Oh, that is way nicer than that mezcal was, that's for sure. We're going to do a boot shot of that. I don't even know. I'm assuming this boot shot is way more than an ounce, but there it is. Boom. I've got that ready for now. And that's it. So hopefully you guys got your shot of the night ready. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to come back Wednesday night at 7 for more live trivia with me, Francois, your host, brought to you by all of these wonderful people over here, right there, and right there, up there. Make sure you do check out those people and let them know that we say hello when you do place an order or go visit them, because, that's how things work. They want to know that, everything works and everything's jiving and stuff. So that's great. Oh, did I post that video of me shirtless? There's a shirtless video of me on Facebook. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's happening. Anyway, so we're back. We got our thing. What's the other thing I wanted to tell you? I have a minute left. I have 1 minute left. I watched the last Star Wars last night or 2 nights ago, and what's it called? The Rise of Skywalker or whatever. I don't want to be like a hater because I've never been a huge Star Wars fan, and I got to say I like the new ones better. It was a boring movie, man. Holy jeez, that was super boring. Yeah, that's right. I went out there and I said it. That last Star Wars was just like, there's a couple of good fights, but otherwise, it wasn't really great. It just kind of dragged on and on. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I felt I needed to share with like-minded people who might understand my pain. You know what I mean? I'm going to get yelled at in the chat, so I might as well get started. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Mack Flash Trivia Live. My name is Francois. I'm your host. We got 1 round left. 10 questions, followed by a speed round of 15 questions. And it's on, what's it on? Oh, yeah, it's really cool. Really cool. Of course, me saying that does not bode well for you guys. Let's take a look at question number 1 for round number 3, starting right now. Yeah, let's do it. Fabrice Morvan and Rob Pilatus formed which pop duo? Round 3, question number 2. In which Arnold Schwarzenegger movie does he play the role of Detective Jack Slater? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just taking a look right now at the backlash from. I'm looking at oh man, the higher up I go in the chat, the worse it gets. Oh gosh, unfriend, remove every like on every trivia video. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll watch it again. But you're right, Thomas. It was pretty boring. Hey guys, it's question number 3. You know what that means. It's time for the shot of the night, everybody. That's right, it's round 3, question number 3. A tradition started way back when this whole thing started. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. When the whole thing started, we started doing these shot of the night on round 3, question number 3, and it's become a tradition. It's become a thing. As I said before, whether it's a whiskey, wheatgrass, or water, whatever it is that you're doing, feel free to do a shot with us as a show of conviviality and coming together as a community. I myself will be savoring this brand new bottle of tequila that was given to me by some lovely viewers. Thank you so much. And this one goes out to you guys and everyone like you who loves to support the show. Everybody, cheers. Oh, that's smooth. That is really, really good. Oh my gosh. That is really good compared to what I was drinking before, I gotta say. Thank you so much. Delicious, and I hope you enjoyed your shot as much as I did. Let's take a look at round 3, question 3, your boozy question of the night. Whereas sangria mixes red wine with fruit and other ingredients such as sparkling water or orange juice, a Cali macho, I practiced that today every time. A Cali macho mixes red wine and what beverage? We got question number 4 coming up for round number 3. Who were the guardian spirits of nature in Greek mythology? Was it the nymphs, the muses, or the sprites? Okay, so in response to what Dave Shaw said, he says, as a Star Wars fan, Adam Driver can't act. I'll give you this. Why is there so much crying? Why does Kylo Ren cry so much, and why does Rey cry all the time? Why are they always crying? This is Star Wars, man. Not Star Wars. I don't know. That's the best I can do. That's the best I can do with that. Star Wars. That's right. Hey, let me tell you a little bit about our title sponsor this week, Hancock Masks. I heard some people looking for some masks. This is a friend of mine who's, stepped up to help out some people. Hancock Urban Wear, based in Oshawa, make designer clothes and stuff like that. And during this pandemic, they wanted to help out. So during the pandemic, Hancock Urban Wear has become Hancock Masks. That's right. They are designing these delicious looking masks. They're actually very beautiful. Made with the highest quality designer fabrics, feature a built-in moisture barrier as well to protect you and your loved ones. They will ship via Canada Post, or you could pick up from their Oshawa studio as well. Make sure you do check out right here, hancockmask.com. You can order it all online. Put your order in, they'll ship it to your house, and they look great. Thank you very much to Hancock Mask for supporting us during this time. And let's take a look at the question that goes along with that. This is called Questionable Covers. And I think this is the new category where I'm going to be sneaking in all of these different covers that we've been doing, such as the recorder cover and all of those other covers that we've been doing that might be a little dubious at best. Here's one of a person singing and playing guitar. Let's see if you can figure out what song they were going for. Looking for the song title of the song being covered here in this questionable cover.
As you were, as I want you to be, as a friend, as our old enemy. Take the time, hurry up, those results don't be late. Take a rest, as a friend, as our old memory.
I'm sorry. What song was being covered here by this singer? I don't know if he's ever written a song. I don't know. The chat has turned into a battle zone of Star Wars, mostly aimed at me, with a few people on my side, so I'm glad to see that at least I wasn't alone. I'm of the mind, you can like whatever you like, and I will never say, I never said it was bad, I said I didn't like it. That's all it is. Okay, I might have said it was bad. I may have said it was boring, but boring is subjective. Anyway, let's move on. There's no buying myself back from this. It doesn't matter, I don't need to. In which sport would you see a Boston Crab or a full Nelson? Number 6. Adam Driver playing Kylo Ren on SNL, as Robert has indicated, is possibly one of the best things that he's ever done. That was actually really good. Round 3, question number 7 comes up right about now and wants to know who released the greatest hits double album, Ladies and Gentlemen, in 1998. Question number 8 for round number 3. The 1996 documentary When We Were Kings chronicled Muhammad Ali's fight with which boxer? We got question number 9 coming up at the almost end of this round and near a 2-hour final speed round. That's the best way I could find to say that. That's good tequila. Let's take a look at question number 9. What 4-letter word is used to describe de-shelled cocoa beans in the chocolate making process? And finally, question number 10 coming up for round number 3. But now, before I tell you about Above and Beyond, our most faithful sponsor to date, I believe, and you'll know because you'll recognize when I say that they are Windsor's award-winning clinic with 6 registered massage therapists to help you with your aches and pains. Of course, direct billing to insurance companies is available. Visit them on Facebook or check out their website at abmassage.ca. Thank you again to Above and Beyond Massage Therapy Clinic for being here with us again this week. Let's move along to round 3, question number 10. Name the character played by Jude Law in these 2 clips, and name the movie. And there you have it. That is the end of the regular round. For round number 3, the debate rages on in the chat, which is great. Now we've moved on to which of the new movies is the best one, and I believe Rogue One is winning. I can get behind that. I can definitely get behind that. All right, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget, of course, as I said, to hit the like button at some point. If you could, that'd be really great. If you could subscribe as well, get your friends to do so. Let them know maybe once in a while on your Facebook feed. Kind of share the link to our channel or to our page and bring more people to the game. That would be really awesome. Everyone will have played a part. Lessons learned today: make some t-shirts. I should drink more whiskey, and I should watch more Star Wars. All right, fine. And Star Trek. Okay, we'll get it. I'll get around to all of that. But first, let's take a look at your next speed round coming up. And that one happens to be, we had some opening words at round number 2 speed round. This one is called Some Cool Words because they all have a C in them. Now, this is a game very similar to something you would see at Seriously Trivia, where we would give you a letter combination, such as in this case AC, and every answer contains that letter combination. They don't necessarily start with AC or end with it. It could be in the middle as well. So the letter combination AC could be anywhere in the word, but it's not the letters A and C, it's the letters AC together as a combination. I cannot stress that enough. You've got 15 hints coming at you right now for 25 seconds each, and remember, each answer will contain AC in the word. If you're ready, let's get started. I'll read them out to you. Number 1, the plant that chocolate comes from. Number 2, the sound from a duck. Number 3, Hayes and Newton. Number 4, not down, but. Number 5, an often prickly desert plant. Number 6, a bead-based calculator. Number 7, country on the French Riviera. Remember, all of these words contain the letter combination AC somewhere in the word. Number 8, a type of whale. Number 9, a luxury division of GM. Number 10, where the Parthenon is. Number 7, a wiener dog, officially. I think that was my description in my high school yearbook. Number 12, a dip made from avocado. Number 13, necessary for skydiving. Number 14, a large fish or a heart song. And number 15, this number sequence And there you have it, my friends. That is the end of the speed round, the end of round 3, and the end of the game as we know it. I hope you guys did enjoy yourselves today during this Mack Flash Trivia Live. Giving you a little extra time to lock in your answers, because after this we've got your answers coming right up, and then a little salutation at the end for me to say goodbye. Stay tuned for the schedule for the week. We've got some pretty awesome stuff coming up as our trivia quickies, as we like to call them, our little quizzes. Make sure you do explore around the channel once you're done. Maybe you haven't had a chance, you're still in the mood to quiz. Find yourself a quiz you haven't done yet. We had some great releases over the weekend as well, including John Hughes, a Riverdale trilogy, and some expansion team trivia that got some pretty good looks, I gotta say, and I think it's because it's very accessible. Definitely a great trivia. Thanks to Jim for those. We got some stuff coming up all the time, but let's right now take a look at your answers for round number 3. All right, so taking a look at your answers over here, it's 1 point all the way down, except at the end where we wanted 1 point for the name of the character, Jan Rog, and the name of the movie, Captain Marvel. My best discovery of the day with this trivia is the cola-based drink, Calimocho, which is a Spanish and apparently very, very popular in Spain, where they mix red wine with Coke, basically Coca-Cola, any cola-based beverage, and it's mixed like a sangria, red wine and Coke. And I thought it was just like a weird thing, like people do this, like, yeah, sure, but not a lot of people. Like, you don't know anyone who does this. No, apparently it's very, very popular, and I will definitely be drinking that with my breakfast in the morning from now on. So yes, this round out of 11, and moving on to some cool words that all contain the letters A-C, and there they are. Plant on which chocolate grows, cocoa. Quack from a duck, Isaac Hayes and Newton. Down, no, across, and a cactus. And the answers to 6 through 10 are on the screen if you hadn't noticed yet. These were the words that we were looking for with AC in the answer. Hello, Jay. Welcome to the game. Unfortunately, you missed it. You're just coming in at the time of the answers, but make sure you do subscribe so that you know the next time we have got a trivia event going on. You're going to want to tune in on Wednesday at 7 to catch the beginning, and it's about 7 to 8:30 with Mack Flash Trivia Live. Fridays, 8 to 9:30. Let's take a look at answers 11 through 15, and we're looking at this. I've heard about 17 different pronunciations of number 11, so I never attempt to say it. I just say wiener dog. and let your scores flow through the chat as we take a look at your final scores and your totals, and then you can see exactly where you stand among the pantheon of players at Mac Flash Trivia Live. I hope you guys did enjoy yourselves. I say that a lot, but I do. This is the only thing. I always say this. It's almost automatic, even when I tell myself I'm not going to say this. Right before dinner, as we're making dinner, and I'm thinking back to the show that I made for you guys, I always turn to my wife inevitably, and I go, well, I hope they like the show tonight. And I say that every time, even though I tell myself it doesn't matter. Just do what you do, and people will file and show up. So thank you so much for being here. Make sure you do subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram. That's where you can get your insights on stuff going on. And, of course, subscribe to the channel for more information. Coming up this week, what do we have? Tomorrow, Tuesday, Futurama. Thursday, Back to the Future. See a little bit of a theme happening there. My buddy Jim was like, yo, I got Saturday pegged for your Saturday morning cereal bowl. We're talking about Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! That's right, 2 different quickies, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, one after the other. And then we're going to have our sports. Sports is taking a weird twist this week. We got quarterbacks and goalies. That's right, these are going to be the 2 quickies that we got. One all about quarterbacks, one all about the goalies. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, our Flick Picks is Adam Sandler. So, pretty hefty week, I gotta say. A lot of cool stuff, and as I always say, a little something for everybody in this schedule. Make sure you do follow us, like us, share us, do all that stuff, man. Do it all. Just follow, like, share, point, shift, swipe, whatever it is, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. My name is François. I have been your host. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you.